Hi, Don Stanger with Reflex Racing. I'm here to show you how to put a set of Reflex Racing handguards on a typical motocross bike. Here's what you'll get in the mail or get from your local shop. Comes with everything you need to put it on your bike. Instructions, cool sticker, a few tools. First part of the install, you'll want to loosen your throttle tube up. Slide it out a little bit. I use a step drill bit. Other creative ways can be utilized. And I drill out the center of the grip. And this is very important. A lot of people they don't drill too much of it out. And then it hangs up on their on the throttle, and it doesn't have smooth operation. So getting it cleaned out is very important so that the throttle moves correctly. See, if we were to slide it over right now, everything would typically stick. I also have a deburring tool that I use to ensure that nothing's in there to grab. Use a razor knife to cut a little bit of the grip off the end. And you can run your finger in here and feel that there's no edges to catch. And you can see that there's a minimal amount of handlebar exposed there. Make sure there's a 1/16 or so of an inch of 1/8 inch, 1/4 inch, anything that just keeps the throttle tube away from the handguard once you get it installed. Check for smooth throttle operation, and you're good to go. Next part is installing the inner mount. You want to make sure you use a little medium Loctite in the threads of these so that stuff doesn't vibrate out on you. Next thing you want to do is install the inner mounts on the flat portion of the handlebars. Close to the handlebar clamps. Notice that I've positioned the handguard inner mount with the flat side up. I generally leave these loose so you can figure out your perfect positioning once you install the end of the handguard. Slide the end of the handguard bar into the end of the handlebar and over the cable. Your kit will come with little sleeve bushings that we put over the top of the cable that protects it from fraying. So we'll measure by eye how many we need in there. We'll pull it off again. We'll slide those over the top of the cable. In this scenario, I only had to use 2. And not covering the entire amount of the cable is important. You want to leave a little bit of the cable exposed so that when the bar twists and bends, it's not going to try to push things out of the way. Next, we'll use the provided 4mm Allen wrench to remove the hand shield plastic fasteners. I recommend using a little medium Loctite on those as well. At this point, you can check and see if you like the positioning of the handguard. Earlier we left the inner mount loose so that we can move it up or down. Once you've decided you like the positioning, go ahead and tighten the inner mount. After you've found your correct positioning, go ahead and tighten down the wedge bolts with a 13mm wrench. Also remember to tighten the set screw and use a little medium Loctite as well. That fastens the guard bar to the cable. Repeat on the other side. Now we've moved over to the clutch side of the bike, and we drill out the end like we did before. Install the inner mounts using a little Loctite to ensure they don't vibrate loose. Just like before, slide the wedge bolt into the end of the handlebar and the end of the bar guard bar over the end of the cable. Again, make sure you've measured the correct spacing with the collars. Once again, you slide the wedges into the end of the handlebar and over the cable simultaneously. At this point, you've already figured out where you like it with the other side. You can go ahead and tighten things down a little bit. Ensure that everything clears your controls. Again, use a little Loctite on the set screw. Go ahead and tighten down your cable. Remove the fasteners that hold the plastic shields on. Again, apply a little Loctite. At that point, make sure all your connections are tight and secure. You're ready to ride. Now that you have your handguards installed, get out and ride. Have fun.